One of the coolest things about my job as a traveling entertainer is meeting amazing people on the road. We're in Los Angeles. I'm here with Kyle Kesterson, and the best part is standing right here because
meet Brumf.
we gotta go away because it's so big. That's the van that you live in.
This is the van that I pull all my victims in, that I live in.
So let's take a tour.
Let's take a tour. So this is Brumf. It is a 2016 Winnebago Travato, built on a Dodge ProMaster chassis. It's got all the things. So we got outdoor speakers, I can host parties. There's an outdoor attachment to propane so I can set up a barbecue. That's actually pretty cool. All sorts of little attachments for more solar and or charging things. Lots of racks so I can put my adventure gear. So on the back is the bike. On top I can do kayak and surfboard. On the left side I put my skis and snowboard. This is my garage in case you need bolt cutters, axes, shovels, machetes. This is where I hold my bodyboard. A lot of storage in the back, but you have your toilet, pop down sink, medicine cabinet. I actually do take showers. Also inside you have like hanging wardrobe. There's actually a ton of storage in this entire space, and that's what I liked about the Travato is how well they use the space. This in fact is my favorite feature. I use this all the time. So inside we have two twin beds. Underneath the beds are tons of storage. And then also the kitchen. So sink, there's a 2-burner propane stove. It's got the microwave, which also is a convection oven, which is also a waste of space, and I'm gonna get rid of it because I never use it. Pretty good sized fridge. It's got an air conditioner, a fan, a furnace. I set the temperature, it regulates the cabin. It blacks out all over the place. So this back wall here, this is what I call my instant instances of interesting individuals. And it started because life on the road, one of the biggest challenges is connecting to people, building community, building relationships. You know, there's a fine line between alone and lonely, and something as simple as having the faces of my friends, family, community, people that I meet on the road, every single one's a story, it helps. We have these 3 jokers. They're going on the wall. Probably tonight. This is from last night's show, from Booby Trap. This is Stephanie Lorig. She is an artist, and also she founded a company called Art with Heart, helping kids transform their trauma through art. And I bought one of her pieces. It's called Edge of Chaos, which kind of feels pretty fitting given the lifestyle. Oftentimes I'll get the question, why this van? Why not a smaller one? And the smaller ones are great if you always want it to be pushing you out into the world to constantly be adventuring, but this is my home. I also wanted my home to feel comfortable in a space where I could get creative, I could spend time, and I don't feel claustrophobic. So this became the perfect balance. Huge difference between life in a van versus life, a regular life. Little things, like every time I turn on this faucet and the water comes out, I'm thinking about how soon are my tanks gonna fill up? How soon do I have to fill up my water? How soon do I have to dump it? When my devices are charging, how much energy is it pulling from my batteries? And with this limited space and the things that I own, are they serving value, bringing value into my life? So these 3 areas, that level of consciousness has really changed my experience in my day-to-day, where I feel very grounded and conscious in it. There are a lot of unknowns that come with van life, and those unknowns originally were fear. And the second that I stepped into it, took that first step and just decided to do it, it took maybe 48 hours before I realized, why did it take me so long to do this? And every single day since has been reinforcing that my fear has kept me from making awesome decisions way too often. So now it's to the point where anything I identify as fear, I just step into it. I just say yes. I just do it, and then I allow it to unfold and happen, and we can accomplish anything as it's in the present moment. All fear is this giant cloud on the horizon, and it's all vapor. So just make big decisions, say yes, and jump into it.
Well, what do you think? Are you ready for van life? I would love to hear what you think. If that sounds like an amazing idea that you would love to do, or if you're like, no way, that's crazy. Leave a comment, let me know what you think. And if you want to see more videos, subscribe and I will continue bringing you amazing stories from incredible people from around the world.